In this part, Belop came forward for fighting with Jin. Belop was afraid and thought that why did the young master pick me? Is it because I am weak? So he can straighten out the military discipline. Then Jin called the Belop. Belop replied to him that yes, yes. Young master. Jin say that I am rather tired after fighting against 10 people. But you, on the other hand, are fine. But I will still be stronger than you. That's the reason why I want to fight you. Then Belop say pardon. What does that mean? Belop was worried and saying to Jin that why, young master, why are you? At that moment Jin attack on him and Belop stopped the attack very well. Jin was surprised and say that you blocked well. Belop replied to him that thank you. After that, Jin again attack on him. In that attack Belop fell down on the floor. Belop was afraid and said to Jin that young master, why are you doing? Jin replied to him that did you simply think that I called you here just to fight? I want to fight with you. I could have killed you just then. Get up. I will only be merciful just once. At that moment, Belop's sword came out golden light. Everybody was shocked to seeing that. Mesa say that is aura. Then she said to instructor that we need to stop this. If this continue, the young master will be in danger. After that, Jin saying to instructor that swordsmanship instructor Garden Altemir. This is an order. What you see here today, take it to your grave. Instructor replied to him that I understand. Then Belop asked to Jin that is this really what you wanted, young master? Jin replied to him that is right. If you know how to use aura, don't hold back. Belop said to Jin that young master you have made a mistake. If you want to fight me then, you should have fought me first. After that, they again attacked one another. In that attack Jin's sword tore into pieces. Jin was surprised and thought that I didn't know he was this strong. I already knew that Belop was strong. Every time the cadets spar a 1D with each other, he figured out his opponent's skill and strategies and matched his opponent before losing accordingly. But to think that he can already use aura. After that, Jin used the magical spell and pushing him back. In that magical spell attack Belop fell down. Jin caught him on his neck. When Jin released him, he said to Jin that why do you stop? You said you wanted to fight properly. Then you should have seen this fight to the end. Do you have fun playing around with people? Jin asked to Belop that. How would I? Belop say that then just why? Jin replied to him that provoking you this way hurts me too. It hurts me much more than you think. Then Belop asked to him that what you know about me. That you are pushing me so hard. Jin replied to him that as you said, I don't know you. But I know one thing. Caring is a behavior that you can only possess when you become strong. You ate weaker than me. And also kinder than me. Of course, that's something I like, but, then Jin put hand on Belop should and advice to him that you can't survive this heal if you are kind. Belop, please become stronger. So, you can protect that kindness. With me, and together with everyone else. I am sorry for doing something so harsh. After that, Belop saying to Jin that young master, please go receive today's meal. Jin stand up and replied to him that all right. I will bring your meal along with mine. On the other side, Khan told the Chiron Runcandle all the situation that happened in previous days. Patriarch asked to Khan that's why the youngest said, huh. Khan replied to him that yes, Patriarch. I see, that's the conviction of the youngest, huh. He is going to embrace the weak while ruling by force, huh. If that's the case, then we will need to see if there is value in that conviction of his. Khan, go and tell him this. Khan replied to him that yes, sir. Then Patriarch said to Khan that I will give the youngest his first mission. On the other side, in year 1795, January, Jin, who was 15 years old, was recognized as a 3-star knight. As we went into our first school holidays, the other cadets either went back to their hometown or checked on their own progress as they did personal training. And as we progressed into the intermediate rank class because we would no longer be using the training wooden sword. And will use the real sword that will be customized for us instead. Several cadets placed orders for their own swords. I tried to look for a suitable sword for myself within the family weapon storage. At that time, Luna said to Jin that I had quite a hard time trying to find a sword that would fit you well. My sword was going to be chosen by her. Because she said she wanted to choose it for me. 1 month ago, Luna said to Jin that please let me choose your sword for you. Then Jin thought that well, since she has got a better eye for weapons than I do, I am sure she will choose a better sword than me. After few days later, Luna again came there with a sword and said to Jin, this was once known as the Veil Slaughter. I used this a lot when I was at your age. And a sword of this shape was something I thought of using at your age. I guess this could be considered as the original shape of the crantle that I used. Then Luna asked to Jin that what do you think of this? Do you like this? Jin replied to her that, Luna, I am really thankful that you helped me to choose my sword, but I don't think this is the sword for me. Luna was worried. Eden said to him that I see. That's all right. I was just joking. Jin thought that I don't think she was joking though. Then Jin say, but Veil Slaughter is a really good sword. It's a little heavy. But this much isn't that heavy. Luna replied to him that all right. I heard you. I will show you the other sword. I really put in a lot of effort into choosing your sword. I thought of what would suit you best. And what kind of sword can only be used by you. Then Luna bring one sword and say, that's when I thought of this sword. Since you chose the Barasada during your selection ceremony. Jin was surprised. Then Luna say that I think this will suit you best. Luna thought that sword is the brother sword of the Barasada that the first patriarch used. Bradamant. Then Jin bring that sword. Luna say that I guess you like that sword. Jin replied to her that of course. This is a really exceptional sword, even among the other excellent swords that our family possesses, after all. Then Jin thought that this was a sword that I would have to resort to all means to obtain. To think she would choose the Bradamant for me. Both the Bradamant and Barasada are swords that are most suitable to use shadow energy. If I had chose this myself, then my other siblings would have objected to it and I would have to give it up. Then Jin sang to Luna that the Bradamant is a sword that the other siblings want as well. I don't know how to thank you for choosing this for me. Luna replied to him, that doesn't sound right. Jin, I guess you still aren't comfortable with me, huh? I think I am about to become disappointed. Jin replied to Luna that no, that's not it. I am being honest. Luna said to Jin that really. But I am already disappointed. So, you need to comfort my disappointed heart. Jin say pardon. Then Luna say close your eyes, Jin. We will start training. Jin replied to her that, alright. Luna asked to Jin, do you know what I am talking about? Jin replied to her that yes, I do Luna. Luna say alright. But I need to teach you one more thing today. Jin was surprised and asked to her that what's that? Luna replied to him that among our siblings, who are busy trying to trample on each other, there are siblings who love you unconditionally. I want you to remember that in your heart. Then Luna caught the Jin on his shoulder and angrily say, and don't upset me anymore. Jin replied to her that understood. I got you. I am sorry. Luna say that I have already lived enough of a lonely life in our family long before you were born. Please, understand that. I don't want you to live a lonely life like I did. Jin replied to her that alright, Luna. After that, Luna say okay then. Let's start training again. Jin, look with your heart. On the other side, when Jin meet Moroccan. Jin showed his sword and asked to Moroccan that what do you think? Moroccan replied to him that humph. Keep that, brat. You still aren't familiar with how to use shadow energy. So you can't use that. Jin was surprised and asked to him what? Moroccan replied to him that if you want to use the Bradamant properly, you need to become at least 3-star in shadow energy. But you are still a kid that's only a 2-star, right? You are barely able to imitate the awakening of the sword. Jin say that I think I will reach 3 stars soon though. I will soon be able to use it. Then, Moroccan loudly and angrily said to him that how arrogant. Open up your ears wide and listen to me carefully, brat. The Barasada aren't just swords that you can carelessly use. You need at least 3-star shadow energy. That's the bare minimum. Just use a normal sword until you obtain 5-star shadow energy. Understand? Jin replied to him that but I am not a very patient person, you know. I just need to reach 5-star shadow energy in a year, right? Moroccan say that's absurd even if you get first place in the shadow energy compilation. And for devouring shadow energy. I am saying all this for your sake. That's so absurd that even a dog would sneer at you. If you understood what I said, then don't say such nonsense. Then Jin hold book from Moroccan hand and say that hey, say that again. What did you say? Moroccan replied to him that gasp. Hey, hey, put that down. I said, put that down. At that moment, Nanny came there and called young master. Jin was surprised and asked to Nanny that what's the matter. Did something happen? Nanny was afraid and replied to Jin that instructor Garon is looking for you. The instructor should have come here personally but, he said that he needed to tell you the summary of the strategy. While looking at the map so he needs you to go to him instead. Jin was shouldn't say, oh my dear strategy. Nanny replied to him that yes. Instructor Garon has assigned you to your first mission. Once you are done resting, you will be departing right away. Jin asked to her that is that so? Now that I have obtained 3-star in swordsmanship. It is about time I guess. But it's weird that I am departing right away after resting. Then Nanny and Gilly walk away from outside. Nanny said to him that I guess, it's because there is a certain difficulty in missions. Normally, an intermediate rank and above are assigned to them. Jin replied to her that maybe, I was assigned a mission, since my advancement has been confirmed. I will go and check it out. Gilly, you just wait here with Moroccan. Nanny replied to him that yes, young master. Please go on ahead quickly. After that, Jin going to the training center and asked to Garon, I heard, I have been assigned a mission. Instructor replied to him that welcome, young master. Including you, there are 20 basic rank cadets who received the mission. All of you will be split into 2 teams to execute the mission. It's a search mission in the vicinity of the southern border region of the Jin Kingdom. Jin Kingdom, that's a place that's close to the land of the Beastmen though. And it's also close to the area that's been marked as the White Wolf tribe's base. Jin thought that is not a region where they should be sending low-ranked cadets though. It's a pretty difficult mission as a first mission. And it's given more quickly than what it usually would be. After that, instructor give the map to young master and say that young master, this is the map and the details of the team members. Jin replied to him that okay. When Jin seeing the other members' name, he thought my team members would be cadets. Whose result are low intermediate and, Bellup whose result fluctuate a lot. It's as if someone has intentionally ordered for this to happen. Orders, huh, what if my fight with Bellup was reported to my father? And this mission is to put me to test. Alright. Then, father, I will make sure to show it to you. Thar my conviction is rock solid. After 3 days later, southern border region. The objective of this mission is to search for the heir of the Jin Kingdomville family, Sembyville. We will set up a base camp at the center of the southern border as soon as we arrive. Once it's been set up, each squadron will begin the search, and share the information by sending someone to the camp. At the designated time once a day. You will not call me young master, but commanders. As for the injures, stand by in the camp. Rest as much as needed. That is all. Let's hope the search leader is still alive. At that moment, Bellup saying to Jin that commander, Eddington saw a beast man from the Watertail tribe. Jin was surprised and say Watertail tribe. Since they are a docile tribe that avoids predators. We probably won't run into the White Wolf tribe near them. Then Jin say alright, Bellup. Since you will be slowed down by the snow. Set off to the camp 2 hours early. Return to Zone 13. Bellup replied to him that understood, Commander. Jin said to the other members that is for the rest of you, search Zone 13. They replied to him that yes Commander. Jin thought that I have a bad feeling about this. Father must have ordered this mission directly. But it's going too smoothly. Was it just my misunderstanding, that he wanted to test me with this mission? Beyond Zone 13 is the land of the Beastmen. Basic rank trainees won't be a match for them. There is no need for me to push myself just to get results. I will spend the next 3 days confirming all of the searched regions. Suddenly Bellup running towards the Jin and loudly say young master Jin. Jin was shocked and asked to him that what is it Bellup? Bellup replied to him that the second squadron was ambushed. Then Jin order the member that all forces, prepare to move. Bellup, what's the situation? Bellup replied to him that the second squadron scattered to avoid the enemy. One person, who managed to get away, reached the base camp to deliver news of the situation. Then Jin asked to him that did the beastmen ambush them. Bellup replied to him that no, they were ambushed by humans, and 3 were confirmed, To attack Runcandle with only 3 people. Jin say that there's no way they would. I am sure they have more people. Then Jin called the Eddington and David. And ordered them to go back to the camp to guard its surroundings. Contact with the enemy upon discovery is forbidden. Make sure to report it as soon as possible. First. They both say yes, sir.